He's burning. Jesus. Excuse my face. No. No. My hand. Why? Why with every regeneration I lose that more of me? What am I? What am I?
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the show. I like the hair, by the way. It needs a little cleaning again, but it's shorter than what it used to be with the hippie hair. I digress, though. We need to hurry up and get this little sucker done, because this is going to take a long time. So, I'm not sure when I'll be back, but I'll be back hopefully within about a week. It's my sister's wedding this weekend, so this is getting done to the very last minute, most likely. But I digress. Enough real-life problems. Time for the actual review. And the review this week is my number one for my top 20 horror films that I own, which would be Halloween. Not that one. Thank you. Yes, the original Halloween. So, let's get at it, shall we? We actually start off our story in the background with Michael Myers as a young child, and it's Halloween night. He should be out trick-or-treating, but is instead for some reason lurking around his house, watching his sister and her boyfriend. He comes into the house through the back, grabs a knife from the kitchen, and then stands by silently hiding in the corner as he watches his sister's boyfriend leave, after putting his shirt back on. Michael then continues to go upstairs, grabs a mask, puts it on, and then stabs his sister about 20 times, with the only little bit of blood that there actually is in this film, but I can't show you because it also includes a slight hint of nudity, too. But after stabbing his sister, Michael quickly runs back downstairs, only to be stopped by his parents asking him what happened. Oh, I'm sure they got a great answer out of him, because he just kind of looks blankly and goes silent the entire rest of that frame. Flash forward years later. It's 1978, and it's the day before Halloween. At the local Smith's Grove mental facility, we finally meet our first real hero of the films, Dr. Loomis. He is apparently getting ready to take Michael in to have him be examined in the court system again, to which he is requesting Thorazine so that Michael can be a loopy looking and not himself, shall we say, because what he intends to do is keep Michael locked away for the rest of his life because he fears what will happen if Michael is ever considered not a threat and let loose. While trying to find out why the patients are out in the lawn, Loomis goes and contacts the guards through a little talkie system by the gate, to which Michael hops out of the lawn onto the car, spooks the nurse, and drives away scot-free. To To which we are then faded into the next morning. Here we meet our main antagonist, Laurie Strode, played by then barely known Jamie Lee Curtis. Yes, the daughter of Janet Leigh, the woman who starred in Psycho. She's told by her father to drop off some keys at a house, to which she does, to which she also learned from the little boy that follows her around, whom she babysits, that this is supposed to be the big haunted house, and it is the Myers house again. Little fun fact, the Myers house is no longer there. It got moved and repainted. We also see a few hints of Michael possibly watching Laurie as she drops off the keys and then starts to walk away, by having his shadowy figure close to the camera and softly huffing as he just barely steps into the frame and steps back out. It helps raise the sense of dread because we realize that he's following her around pretty much everywhere now, but we don't know when or how he's going to strike at her. Most of the rest of this film is the little bits of inside the school, and then also setting up the bullies of the little boy, but even that is kind of meh. It's just a lot of filler just to try and get you interested in what's going on and try and postpone any of the real stuff that's going to happen in a little while. Finally we get through everything, and Laurie's picked up by one of her friends, and they're both going to go babysit kids across the street from each other, which is our main setup as Michael continues to follow them in his own car. It's also noted on their way to babysit that apparently somebody broke into a local store, stole a mask, a couple of knives, and some paint, possibly, and has wandered off. Also, we get Sam Loomis there just in time to try and talk to Sheriff Brackett, to which he is still on the alert, even though he very easily misses seeing the car right behind him as it drives by. Once the babysitters finally get to where they're going, we get lots of scenes of Michael lurking around, checking them out, and watching them very carefully. Very evidently, he's decided these two are definitely going to be his victims, but we're not sure what his motives are, nor why he apparently desires to kill them all. And to be honest, I'm going to stop it right there. It's an old movie, but I should not ruin the ending for this thing. It's a great little flick, and deserves lots of attention. Even with the somewhat meh parts where it's just lots and lots, it feels like it's filler to some people, it's actually heaping up the fact that Michael is still watching practically everybody and is managing to keep an eye on even the little boy Tommy. It actually is just heaping on the tension as he's apparently watching everybody, including the little boy Tommy. Jamie Lee Curtis plays her part as Laurie very well, becoming the Scream Queen, as she has been called for numerous years through this film alone. But she is not just a screamer, she also does fight back by the end, and tries to help trying to put an end to Michael, although he almost kills her at least 2 or 3 times. It's a very interesting, very moody little movie, and it is most definitely worthwhile watching. It's still out on DVD. There's special editions up the back side. There's even special editions VHSs, which I used to have one. But I digress. I have a 2-disc set of this one, and I shall be watching it again sometime in the next couple days. Thank you all, and I'll catch you all later.
I need more cover. I need a new face. Oh. You never fail to leave things where I need them, Matt. It's a good thing. This regeneration gave me enough flesh. Still scrap it down. Very nice. Oh. What's this? Must be a couple things. Yeah. This looks gross. Oh, my legend from that. Give me it again. This time, there's no escaping me. Ah!